Alright. Hi everybody, it is Janan, aka Nan from the Shenanigans Podcast, back on my bullshit. What's up? What's up, y'all? Of course, I'm waiting for my lovely friend, Mary G of the Coconut Oil Baby Podcast. So, we're about to talk some shit tonight. We are going to talk about the trap effect. So, I'm just going to wait for y'all to get on here while I try to crack open my wine. Looks a little different. I hope. Feel a little good about myself. Put some rosemary oil on my face and shit. It's summertime. It's hot shit. Ow. Hit my tooth. Had a good workout today. My arms getting a little busky. Stomach going down. Shit lit. The hell is that? Just waiting for y'all to get here. Hey. Come on in. What's up? My children are stomping their feet, per usual. Come on in. Today, we want your input, y'all. We are talking about the trap effect. And what is the trap effect? So, the trap effect is pretty funny. It's when people leave stuff at your house. What's up? People leave stuff at your house when you were single. And it's like kind of marking their territories. We want to know the input of men and women. How do y'all feel about people doing that? Me? I don't like it too much. I'm a single woman. I don't have a lot of people in my space. But at the same time, it's like, what if I did? You know? So, there goes my coconut oil butter ball. I just put on shea butter now. It's drawing. Yeah, there you go. Come on, Barry.
Call me a butterball.
Popcorn.
First of all, I love that dress. Those colors are so vibrant. It's so cute.
Those are sweatpants. It's nice. You want to?
Hey y'all. How y'all doing?
Oh.
Or whatever. I hope y'all all having a good, lovely evening because I am, and I just want to share this joy with all of you.
What, Joy?
Come on, Joy. I'm genuinely so happy, and I want y'all to be happy. I don't know what it would take, and everybody is in their own space, having their own experience, but I just want y'all to be happy. I don't know what it is that you have to do, but get a journal and write some shit down or something, or I don't know.
Oh, shit. Put my lights on me.
Good. You happy? Cool ass, right? Good.
Over. I entitled this segment today,
What?
The Effect.
The what?
The Trap Effect.
Who trapping who?
Trapping nobody. This is click. But I'm saying the trap effect is when somebody we're dealing with on a certain level, whether it's intimate, whether it's you just messing with them, whether you just smashing, and they leave stuff at your house purposefully.
Oh shit! Not leaving stuff at the house. No.
Your house. So you can see it's called marking your territory. And I ain't with it. I've done it. I'll do it to like say I'm not gonna leave my panties at a nigga's house. Like, no.
I've done it
a whole
unintentionally and intentionally.
Now, I've done things unintentionally where I've left stuff like like a charger in somebody's car, or you get what I'm saying, like unintentionally. But now I don't do that intentionally no more. I'm grown. Like
now, I would be purposeful about making sure I have all of my shit because I might not want to see you again. That's more of where it comes from now. Like, I might not want to be in contact with this motherfucker no more.
It is 90 degrees outside. You want to wear a short sleeve shirt? Thank you. It's 90 degrees outside. It is 90 degrees, and my son wants to wear a
turtleneck.
Yep.
How'd I know? Kids, man.
Right. But yeah, like marking your territory is cool, but not cool. Because
it's not cool. You shouldn't have to mark your territory. That person will let it be known. Or if you're doing your job, there's no reason for you to be marking your territory. Furthermore.
But I have a question. So marking your territory, and this is for you, Mara, but it's also for the 3 people that's in our audience currently, or whomever's going to watch this later. Do we feel as though marking your territory is a sign of insecurity?
Yeah.
Why?
Because anytime I've ever done it, just being honest and full transparency, it is to make sure that that person, it ruins any of their other perspectives, situations, relations, entanglements, whatever, because they would be upset that they found something someone else's. I'm using my new vocabulary word.
Shout out to Judy.
So yes, that comes from a place of insecurity because, again, that's something that I did like years ago. Like when I say years ago, I mean years ago. Like anytime, if I ever did that like today, it would be a complete accident. And I was like, oh shit, like.
Right.
I would probably call them and tell them like, oh, I left my, put that up, or because I don't want to ever, like trick somebody into being with me. I don't want to ruin nothing else you got going on.
Right. Right.
And then you be all clinging all on me, looking for me to replace whatever it is you had going on with them, or to fill, because sometimes like when people are single, especially men, like it's a different woman for every different type of feel. Like most of the times they have a type, so they might look the same, but they act different, or they treat them differently, or it's just a different type of vibe, or something's different. In my opinion, I don't know. I'm not a man. I don't know.
Right.
Because a single woman dating the type of guy she dates is probably the same.
I like my niggas different.
Do you?
Like
they might look different, but they're not like similar. Like they don't offer you all the same thing when you're with them. Like they don't give you the same. You get different. Yeah.
So like I can go from an artsy nigga, cause I'm artsy fartsy. I go from artsy man to hood nigga. Like,
but don't they all give you the same feeling though? They might be different. They don't give you the same feeling. Oh, okay.
My type is more of a mental thing. And what I realize is I do attract men that do that, leaving shit there. And also marking your territory, I realize like for me, sometimes niggas have marked their territory because like they want to come around more often before I was ready for that. Like this one guy I was talking to would come around all the time, even when I said, yo, I don't want you around me that much. My boyfriend, my ex-boyfriend, excuse me, he would show up at shows without even having a ticket. And that was marking his territory for anybody else that came. When he and I were on a break due to like extenuating circumstances because of what we were going through. That was him marking his territory, and I thought it was sweet. Everybody was like, oh my God, he's so in love with you. And I'm just like, where? When I just told him I want space. That's not what I need.
That's what I'm saying. That's why now I won't do that, and I don't want nobody to do that to me.
Right.
I don't even let men come to my house.
I don't, and now that I'm in my own space, I don't think I will either. Like,
because I think that my home is my sanctuary and it's for me to get clear and be happy and it not be clouded with anything from the outside. And I don't want anybody crossing my threshold with ill intention for me.
and,
And bringing that in. And also, like, you know, like you said, sometimes it starts to create this expectation from both of you. Because then if I let a man in my home, you in my space, you chilling, laid up, we watching whatever, we doing whatever, and then you leave, it's like,
children, stop it.
I don't know, just something about that rubs me the wrong way. Or you come and you do something, then I have this expectation for you to do the same thing. And that's not where we are. So it's some reason for you to come to my house.
Right. And for me, especially now that I am in my own space, I don't want to let anybody in this bitch.
But there is an exception to the rule sometimes.
What's the exception, sis?
I just wanted to be honest. I'm not saying what the exception is. I'm just saying that there is an exception to the motherfucking rule, okay?
I want to know what the exception is, just in case I slip up, you know, like, and I want to make
just in case what? Just in case what?
Just in case I slip up and want to let somebody, you know, like, put their toe in the water a little bit, like.
All right. You know what the exception is? When I know for sure it's not like crossing a boundary. Like,
right.
If you're dating somebody or seeing somebody and, you know, certain things are happening, even if it's not physical intimacy, if y'all are being bonding and getting close with each other, then they come to your house, huh? I
said, if a nigga's busting my cheeks down.
Okay, yeah. If you getting them cheeks smashed. Okay? If you getting your ass slapped. You know, they come to your house. And then it's like, I don't know, it does something to me mentally. Like, if I know that we've crossed other boundaries. Like, it's one thing if a guy comes and they're doing something, or y'all just really just genuinely like, that's your friend, or you know this is like a minimal type of situation. It's not going to be taken out of context, then I think fine. But when your relationship outside of your home with that person is fuzzy, is going to bring that fuzziness into your house.
Right.
If I'm making sense, I don't know, but
I get
that
it.
complicated relationship that you had outside of your home, you're now bringing inside of your house. I don't want to do that. So no, you can't come into my house. If we have a clear understanding outside of my home and we can get along and, you know, communicate in that way, and it won't be no confusion, and okay, then you can come over, like, you know, whatever.
Right.
But you're not going to be confusing me outside, and then I'm not going to be home alone confused too. Like, no, I'm not doing it.
Like,
wondering, yeah, like, well,
if he gonna call, bitch,
yeah, I ain't doing it.
Like, that's a boundary for me now.
Because I can get triggered and become crazy and become a lot of things that you don't want me to be.
Man,
so you can't come, okay?
Fuck it. Like, put two, what is it, two something in a bucket, fuck it.
Like, I'm confused too. Because you know the confused feeling, okay?
Like, I don't like that.
Most women know that confused feeling that I'm talking about. Like, you be like, well,
right. So, like, hold on.
Did I do something? Did you be blaming stuff on yourself? This shit ain't got nothing to do with you. Because he acting like a nut.
I'm going to get emotional. I don't got time. For example, like, this one dude, I remember when I said I was moved. Two tears in the bucket, fuck it. There you go. I didn't know it, kid. What's up? I like you. I like your stuff. But it was like, he was like, oh, I'm going to put this here. I'm going to put this there. Whoa, you going to do what? You got your own shit. You don't got to put nothing in my house.
And another thing that I like to think about too, Men, for me, you can't make roles where you can't contribute.
And if you can't,
because at this point, I'm paying for. You can't come over my house because then it's like I'm paying for dick. Like I'm not doing it.
Are you putting your pajamas on like I asked you to? You go brush your teeth like I asked you to? Excuse me, commercial break, guys.
Commercial break.
Thank you. My children are getting ready for bed.
Men like to try to, maneuver their way in without having to pay the price. And I mean pay the price like literally and figuratively.
Like cough up the check. Like, what's up? Who the fuck is making these fake decisions today? I'm gonna call you, sis. But like, he was just saying, and partially it was playing, but the other side,
there's truth to every joke. Don't take no nigga playing lightly. They be serious.
I don't play it lightly at all because he was dead ass, and I'm just like, well, what are you paying here? And he was right at the moment. He was like, I'm probably gonna pay some of these bills here. I was like, you're right. Like, you're right, because I wasn't paying it. But
he said, call me 2-3-way.
He said that when I moved previously, but now that I'm here, it's like nobody. It feels good for people to be like, not know where I am, not know what I did. So it's cool. But I feel like it also let's say a man came over and spent the night. Because I'm lonely and my kids aren't here and I want some company. Fuck it. And he leaves something here. I'm going to throw that shit in the trash. If you don't come and get it in within 24 hours, I'm throwing that bitch in the trash. I
would definitely probably like put some shit in my basement or something, or put it, like, I don't want to see that.
Like, nobody comes to my space. My children will see it. I don't want my children getting the inkling that I'm doing something with someone when it's not substantial. And no, that's just not happening. I feel like I'm on the get. Like, no, don't put nothing in my shit. You contribute in the bill? No. You fuck with me freely every day? No. So therefore, you can't do anything. At this age, I am very respectful of boundaries. And if your boundary is don't leave X, Y, and Z at my house, but I'm not going to do. I'm not going to leave X, Y, and Z at your house, especially if I know my position. If you're leaving me in confusion, I'm still going to know my position because you haven't given that to me yet. Furthermore, yes. Can I help you with what?
The toothbrush.
The toothbrush, ask Autumn to get it for you, okay? It's at the bottom in the Ziploc bag. But at the same time, it's like, I know my position. If it's in confusion, that means it's a no. If you haven't told me anything, guess what? That means it's a no. I don't have the space. You haven't created the space for me to be comfortable enough to leave something at your house, even if it's by accident. Even if it's a toothbrush or a sanitary napkin by accident, I am not leaving it because that's not my place to do so. So why in your rabbit ass mind do you think it's okay to do so with me?
You know what else I pay attention to? Like, I have my boundaries, right?
Right.
So I don't like to cross my boundaries with other people, even though they haven't established them. They haven't said that or whatever, but I don't treat people how I don't want to be treated. So for me, having that boundary, it's like 9 times out of 10, I'm probably going to come to a guy's house. He's not coming to my house, or we're going to go out. So if I'm at your house, I'm going to treat it the same way that I would want my home to be treated. Like,
right.
I'm not going to leave. I'm going to make sure I get all my shit.
Right.
And I'm like real funny anyway. So like in between the next time that we might plan to see each other, I might change my mind. And might not want to, fuck with you like that or again. Or so it just be like.
And for me, it's like, if I let you in my space, or if I feel comfortable enough, because I'm not comfortable with everybody. If I feel comfortable in your space, I know that I'm trying to take you a little more seriously. Everything's worth that husband title. I dig it. However, I'm just not that type of nigga to be like, going over anybody's house, especially because I have kids. So if I go to your house and I have kids and I'm making plans to step away from my children and be with you, that means I'm taking you a little more seriously. Not just a date, but take you a little more seriously. So a lot of females I know say they would rather invite a guy over their place so they feel like they're.
I'm in more control if I could get up and go.
Right. I feel like I'm in control.
If I have to kick you out, that's me feeling uncomfortable.
Right. And also it's a boundary of mine.
Or what if I don't want you to leave and then you leave and then I'm sad in my house by myself?
And I've also been
that too.
I've been in a position where a nigga won't leave.
And yes, I will go through a guy's stuff if he leaves me alone too long or if I'm curious. I have done that before. Would I do that now? It depends. Being honest, I don't know. I might do it.
I don't do shit. I'm like I may be emotional with you.
If you leave a pill bottle out around me and I don't know what that medicine is, I'm gonna Google it. If that's what you mean.
Maybe.
Like, what's wrong with him?
I don't for space because like my space is very sacred because my children. So because my children are here, I don't let you come.
That's another thing too. Yeah, I have a teenage daughter. Like, I can't be letting niggas come to my fucking house.
I don't let nobody come to my house. Like,
and you know what? Another thing too. Let me say this. I was raised to not let people know where you live at because people are grimy and sneaky. And then you let people come into your house. They know the lay of the land. They know how your house is laid up. Somebody might try to set me up. Not that I got shit in here, but it's just like my train of thought is on some like, no, because niggas is out here trying to get you.
Like trying to get me, but in a sense of where, because I know what I've allowed in my space. And I
don't care, T. I'm doing it. I'm being honest.
I know the patterns that I have. So for me, I don't allow people through past my threshold because it's a boundary. It's like, this is my space. And I need to see if you're going to flake or you're going to do something weird where it's going to fuck up the energy of my house. And a lot of dudes be like, oh, you weird. Or you a witch. No, I'm not a witch. I'm just big on energy. Like,
what's a witch? What the fuck is that supposed to mean?
They just call me a witch. Hood niggas call me a warlock because they don't know no better. But it's okay. I'm going to teach them. But because I sage and shit like that. And it's not even oh my God, I believe this, I believe that. That's none of your concern. However, what's up? However, it's more so, it's really just a sacred space. This is my sanctuary. This is something that I cultivated. This is something that I don't want you leaving anything around. And it's mainly because I have my kids. Like, my kids.
Listen, let me say something. I was talking about this on my close friends, I think. I don't know if you've seen it or not. But I think that a woman's space, her home, is almost tied to her body, like in the same way that it's valued and respected and appreciated. So your space, anybody's space, is a reflection of how they are internally, what space they're in mentally, emotionally.
Commercial break. Autumn Simone Blakey, Predator. After these messages. Thank you. Go.
So with that being said, I have to make sure that I protect my space just the same. And okay, I got out of a long-term relationship over a year ago now. And I was talking about de-spousing my house. We were together for so long, like a lot of this stuff, you know, he just knows what my house looks like. I don't want him vanilla abstract. It's one of the little wine things. Shut up. You play too fucking much. A lot of things, of course, like he knows what the inside of my house looks like. That bothered me because just like with any woman, when like you break up, like you're not at the same place that he left you. Like you grow and you change and you evolve. So I'm a different version of myself, and I want my home to reflect that as well.
Right.
So he won't know me, and he won't know what the inside of my home looks like. And now I'm at the place where like I don't need another man like coming into my house, changing up shit with the vibe.
Yep.
Or, you know, it's a lot of things that go into play with that for me personally.
Right.
But I think that other women can relate in some sort of way.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's almost like when you change your relationship and you change your hair. You do something different.
Or
so I'm doing something different with, you know, you do something different with yourself. You do something with a lot of things. Like,
yeah. I feel like we become different and they don't know us anymore, so why allow you in that space? And for me, it's just, even when I wasn't on my complete own, I didn't allow people in a certain space. I didn't even allow people around my parents. Because niggas come over and change the vibe. Even
yes, they do.
Yes, they do. It's about energy. So it's like, if somebody has a bad energy, I'm going to tell you a story.
Because their intention always shines through.
Their intention always shines through. All right, easy now, 62, you've waved 4 times. Please stop. But, like I was saying, story time.
Why are you so mean? Be nice to the people.
I don't like niggas right now. But, so there was this dude, the one dude that I was talking to that started inviting himself over my house a lot. We weren't even on a relationship level. I don't care what he felt. I didn't feel it. It's a compromise. It's mutual.
That's what it is. The way somebody leaves you feeling. T from Dogtown. Like, they might not come over. You know, they might be doing their own regular stuff. I love you guys when y'all get
one of my babies. But here's the thing. So, like, yes, they were doing their own stuff. And, like, in my eyes, I realized that he was doing stuff. And this is my lack of experience, I would say. I realized he was doing stuff to mark his territory, to be the man in my life.
You realize that thinking back? Or did you realize it in the moment?
Thinking back, yes, but even more now. But even then, not in the exact moment.
And you know what else too now? That raises the signal that you're insecure. I can't be with nobody that's insecure because of the type of person that I am, the type of woman that I am, the type of everything about me. It can't handle somebody who is insecure, because then it puts me in a place where I'm forced to shrink myself down to make you feel more comfortable. I don't want to do that ever again.
Right.
Ever again.
It was more security. It was honestly, I feel like he was trying to get in where he fit in. It was more so like an opportunist. So, excuse me. So I was.
Oh yeah, that's a red flag too.
Yeah, he can suck my dick. That's where he's at where he's at, and I am where I am. But and that's on baby. But so he was doing things to make himself the man of the house that wasn't his house, that he ain't paid near not a bill at. Paul.
You know what, though? Can I say something? I don't mean to cut you off yet again. I keep doing this. A lot of times people act off of their past experience and what they're used to. A lot of people are insecure. A lot of people are desperate for the human connection, because that's what we all desire, whether we like it or not. I desire that.
Right.
But I know what type of connection I'm looking for, so I'm not in a rush to do that. But I'm not going to not admit that. I'm just saying that I'm going to go have a connection at your house, not at mine. Because I'm not that desperate for it. And I don't want you coming around here thinking that you can control things or tell me things or do things, and you ain't contributed nothing over here.
Hey.
Because the type of guy that I would want to be like, take serious would be like, hey, you know, I like you. I want to date you. I want to take us seriously. And then as it moves on, be like, you know what? I got a place, or I'm going to buy this house, or I'm going to get this, and we all going to move in here together because I want us to live this certain type of lifestyle. You're not going to come over here and try to get on what I got going on. No, you're supposed to offer me something.
So here's the thing with this situation. So he was doing these things to be the man of the house, and I was telling him, yo, slow down. Like, nah. This ain't it. Yes. Yes.
My tab was not charging.
That's unfortunate.
When I put this in...
Commercial break. I'm on live, baby.
So what I mean by shrinking down, like,
go put it. Did you find an outlet for it? Charger.
I don't really know no other way to put this except for like just to be blatantly honest. And I'm not. This isn't coming from a place of like ego. This is just coming from experience. So I'm, in the worldly eye, considered attractive for many different reasons. Especially after like people get to know me.
Right.
People meaning men. So they like me for more than just like being a friend or somebody they can hang out with. Like whether they like it or not, that's going to shine through. And somebody who's insecure is going to believe that just because somebody likes me like that, I'm going to like them like that. Or everywhere I go is going to be a problem. Or, you know, try to keep you in the house or try to keep you from going certain places or doing certain things or discourage you from. All of that is considered shrinking down.
Yep.
I am a jealous person. I will admit that. Okay.
That's because you got Scorpio Venus, but we'll get into that later.
But I will not allow myself to make my partner, because I'm a jealous person, not do certain things. You know what I mean? Like, I won't be like, oh, delete your Instagram because these bitches is all on you. Like, no, like, I think you fine, so I know they gonna think you fine. Like, go ahead, but I don't want to follow you. I might be like that, if that makes sense. But somebody who would want you to shrink down would be like, block them, delete that picture, or delete, or you're like, nah, it don't. Everything don't have to be based off to make you comfortable. Especially if it's something that's not like wrong. She play too much.
She's like, can she see me?
Yes, I see you.
Ew, dirty. You a nut.
Does that make sense, T?
That makes perfect sense. Autumn, get out of my life.
Okay.
It's not done at any age. It's because your growth internally has nothing to do with how old you are, how many years you've been on the earth. Your growth has something you have to be purposeful about that. Like I said, I make a purposeful decision to not put my jealousy out onto my partner. That's something I'm aware of. I know I'm jealous. So I know if I see you talking to a bitch, I'm like, who the fuck is that? Like in my head, I might not say that, but you know, I'm gonna be like irked.
And see, I'm a well.
Her puffs are cute, aren't they?
They're all over the place, but it's all right. I did them. That's the only thing I know how to do. But honestly, like I could say I have a jealous streak as well, but I'm not insecure. That's the difference. And because I'm not insecure, like I was previously, but now because I'm not, it's just like a word. Like if you fine, listen, my nigga fine. I'm gonna give him a baby. Like what? I'm gonna get pregnant on purpose.
I'm gonna have 2 under 2.
Pregnant, like. Yeah, I mean, fine, and that's that on that. However, when it comes to insecurity, people show them in different ways, just like you said. And
yeah, that's probably a better word.
It's definitely maturity, but it's also like emotional maturity. That takes it a step further. Emotional intelligence. A lot of people don't have that, and a lot of people realize that what they do is out of insecurity. However, they're not willing to change that, and that becomes the problem. That right there will make or break somebody. I don't mind you leaving stuff if we're in a serious relationship or if we're dealing with each other on a serious level. However, it has to be discussed. We have to have great communication. We have to be able to relate to one another.
It definitely has to be discussed.
Right.
I'm the type of person, I need explicit instructions on what's going on. You're going to be upset.
Not that this is what it is. And if you don't tell me that this is what it is, I'm going to act differently. That's just common. I saw this on Twitter the other day. A woman was saying how if you don't explicitly tell me that I'm your girl, I am single. It's not an assumption. It's not, oh, we've been dealing with each other for so, I'm not a...
I don't see what's wrong with that. I don't see what's wrong with that.
We need some masculine energy. I have enough. Thank you. All right.
He said I have enough. Oh God.
But don't let the bad bitch fool you. I'm a nigga at her. But nah. So it's like if you don't tell me explicitly that I'm your girlfriend or that I am in your, I'm not a possession. I'm an experience. People are experiences. So because we're experiences, we can't cling on to people for dear life by marking our territory. I understand that everybody has a different perspective. I get that. And I get that you may want to be serious with somebody, but you have to look at how they love and how they interpret things. You have to compromise with each other. I'm not just going to leave my panties in somebody's drawer. His mom may go through that if she doesn't have no boundary. I'm not going to do that. So why do that to me? I'll take some of yours. I'll wear your hoodie. I'll even take some of your little boxer briefs and wear them around the house. I do things like that. How
Men's clothes are the best.
Space. I'm big on boundaries. I'm big on crossing the line. I'm big on privacy and intimacy. So why, you don't have to showboat. Just like somebody going through my phone, that's a crossing the line for me. That's a boundary for me. Niggas have gone through my phone and gotten real upset because they found something that was an insecurity for them when I wasn't really doing nothing. I ain't perfect. I ain't no saint. I've done some shit. However,
okay, Jada.
Hey, however, I'm not be on some you can go through my phone. No, you can't. I'm not going through yours. Why? Because I'm securing myself. Anything. I'm securing myself in my position as a woman. I've built myself up that way. I'm not doing anything to counterattack anything. I'm not feeding my ego no more. I'm feeding my core self. And my core self won't do anything if you don't give me a title. My core self is not going to do anything against what my belief.
You know what else too? Can I say something about what you're saying? Mm-hmm. I mentioned this earlier. I don't know if I was talking to you or my friend Tiara. I said that I'm going to act accordingly to whatever I feel like it is. It was So if I'm your girlfriend and I'm gonna do girlfriend things, if I'm just somebody you seeing, I'm gonna just do somebody you seeing things. If I'm your wife, I'm gonna do wife things. I'm not at that place in my life where I'm trying to prove myself to be worthy of the next step before I get there.
Right.
No. So unless you say, Mara J, I'm trying to be the regular beater of those cheeks, or I'm trying to be your man, or I want to be with you forever and ever, and I love you, and I would commit my life to. No, I'm being dramatic, but I'm just saying, whatever you say it is how I'm going to behave. What you want to say something about the beater of the cheeks?
Beater of the cheeks, you dumbass. For everybody that swears that I'm the dickhead out of everybody, y'all are gladly mistaken. I don't be doing nothing but staying black.
I'm just saying. It was on a meme. I thought it was funny. I didn't make that up.
Funny as
Don't
shit.
give me no credit.
It's funny as shit. I'm going to use that in the cat. Regular beater of the cheeks. Get off my phone.
The regular beater of the cheeks. I mean, I'm just saying. Somebody might want that position. I
don't know. It's like this. I've had men say those things to me. I've had even recently, I had somebody nah, you mine. Tell them other niggas that trying to talk to you about.
Nobody's ever said that to me.
That's
why I say I need to be purposely pursued. I've never had that experience. Somebody trying to date me, somebody trying to be with me, somebody saying all that stuff to me. And that's what
out on the play. 30 seconds, 45 seconds. I don't know. However,
you are a nigga.
My ears are broke. I need to act on it. If you live in Virginia and you say you want to come see me, pussy, come and see me. I don't want to hear that shit. You know where I live. What's up? And, if you want to claim your territory, claim it in a way where it's real masculine energy, not this insecure shit. Claim your territory by doing what you need to do. Claim your territory by meeting my love languages and compromising and meeting.
You know what else too? What men fail to realize sometimes to me is like they don't understand women are emotional. So the more emotion you show us, it'll be released automatically. It'll blossom like a flower, and you won't even have to like do much because you just
fuck that flower shit.
What you say?
I'll blow up like a bomb. Don't fuck that flower shit.
Oh my god, you are sickening.
Can we shout out my figure? Can we shout out Siobhan Murphy Munir, because this figure, I still got a pouch, but my God is able, because
you look good, baby.
Okay.
I remember when you first started. You look good, baby.
Go on here and they're going to get the wrong idea. Please don't. It's not. We're talking about marking territory and trap effect. What y'all niggas do is the trap effect. Y'all be leaving shit at our houses.
Women do it too. Women do it too.
Pay for it.
We not gonna put it all on men. Women do that shit too. Women are the most manipulative at doing it because they will hide shit. Like, they will put stuff in a place they know where another woman would look, where he won't even look.
Okay, so
like, I know this bitch is gonna look behind the toilet on this shelf right here because this is that's what women will do.
Or I know she's gonna look in the closet for some toilet paper, so let me put some tampons there so I can let you know, bitch, I've been in this bitch, even if I just fucked this nigga last week and ain't nothing that serious. We do stuff like that. Have I? Okay, so sorry. The first guy that I quote unquote dealt with, his father, I knew that he was messing with other girls. So because I knew he was messing with other girls, I did shit on purpose. I would leave underwear. I would leave clothes. And I will purposefully leave it in places where it's very visible. Because I knew he was doing certain things. And then after that, I just stopped. What am I doing?
But see, you know what else I want to point out, though? What they don't understand, well, they meaning like women who would like do that. If I was dating somebody, seeing somebody, if I was sleeping with somebody, I guess, and I'm at their house, whatever, and I found something. Me, the mind frame that I am now is because I'm compartmentalizing everything. We're not in a relationship. Mm-hmm. Why am I going to argue with that man about whatever he doing when he not with me? At this point, sis, I'm going to leave you a note and be like, take your stuff with you. Like, we're sharing him. Cut the shit. It's okay. If you can't handle it, then you shouldn't be like getting all involved and getting your feelings all involved. Like, relax.
Like, and even with that, like, you can leave whatever you want in his house. This is my shit too. So if you want to be his girlfriend, you my girlfriend too. What's up? What's up?
Because it's good and I ain't going nowhere, sis. Like, what Cardi B say? She said, I fucked him and I'm gonna keep fucking him again and again.
I done met his dad. I done seen this man cry on my shoulder. I know his children, if he has them. I know his social security number. What's up? You want to be entangled? What's up?
That's our man. Relax. Just enjoy it.
We're fine. What's up?
We're fine.
Happy family.
That would be my mind frame now. So, but I could understand somebody, especially somebody younger, being upset. You know, when you get to a certain age, you be understanding what things is and what it is like before. Like, nobody has to explain it to you. You don't have to ask, what are we? You already know. This is Thought Cock and whatever. Or you might be like, oh, this is a really nice guy. Like, I think, this might be something serious or whatever.
You ain't like at anything that walk. You got Thought Cock, nigga.
Like, bruh, you and that other chick need to have a conversation because I'm not upset.
I know my position. I know
black ass feeling. So
Thanks. I had a good time. I'll see you in a week or two.
2 weeks. Oh, you gonna text me in 2 weeks? It's coming in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Woo! You fucking stupid.
But I also have standards where it's like,
right. Tell me what you want from me. Exactly.
tell me what you want from me. I was hard shaking. But at the same time, I just have boundaries, and I'm not going to say I've always had these standards. I'm building certain standards for myself where certain things just aren't acceptable. And if you feel insecure enough to leave your shit at my house because you think there's another nigga that's going to be here when you know damn well that I don't have anyone around my children, please exit stage left. I don't have time for that. I have respect for my children and for myself enough to not let any type of man, and I'm saying any type of man loosely because I don't let anybody, I don't even let some of my friends around my children.
First of all, I have a teenage daughter. Like that is like,
more with her.
I can't just be having people, you know, this ain't no revolving door. Like, first of all, she's old enough where, like, if I was to be dating somebody seriously, hypothetically, because nothing is nowhere near that, but they should be more worried about meeting her as opposed to the rest of my family, because she gonna be like, so you're gonna be like, what's this about to be? Like, are we like? Because she would,
right? My kids, it's like my daughter is so intuitive where she's just like, oh, who you? Oh, okay. Like, she won't like, if she doesn't like you, already know that you're not the one for me, or I shouldn't give you a chance. If she feels like I should give you a chance, she will tell me, well.
Wait, the other day, I was supposed to go out on like a date or whatever, and I canceled it, and she was like, you're never gonna find a husband. Like, it's my fault. I was like, oh my God. I just was like, Jalen.
That, like, I remember.
Please stop.
I remember the dude that I was telling you about that was trying to, like, mark his territory, quote unquote. She was like, and she made a face at me one day, was like, mommy. I'm like, yes. She was like, you don't like him that much, do you? I was like, no, I don't. She was like, I could tell. This will be over in a few days. And what happened? I burnt my red blood sage, and that nigga was gone that same night. And I never seen him again. And we grew up together. And he hangs around the same niggas that I hang around. So it was just like, oh, yeah. God knew what he was. Remove.
When your kids don't like somebody, that's a telltale sign, too. Like, even though it might be things that you overlooking or you think they don't know nothing, they can feel that energy more than you can.
And what I realized is, like, my daughter plays around a lot. She'll be like, oh, I'm going to beat him up. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. That she's like me. That's her way of saying that she likes somebody. My friend spent the night here the other night because it was my first night here. And she literally, like,
it's my lunchtime again.
It's your lunchtime. You've eaten 5 times already.
I love eating.
You're going to be chunky. And I love you either way. She's eating again. But my friend stayed the night over here, and even though he's a male, we used to deal with each other at some point in time. Years ago, when they were babies, when I broke up with their father. And to see that same bond that they had when she was a baby, my heart fluttered like a bitch. But I'm also like, nah, I still, like, just because my kids like me don't mean I'm like you. But I take heed to it. You know, I pay attention to it, and I'm not going to, like, I'm still open out here. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I pay attention to, like, my daughter specifically. My son is weird. If my son likes you, because my son is very frantic with everyone, literally everyone. And if he likes you without you doing something for him, without you showing him a game, without you having a conversation with him, that's how I know it's something in you that I should take heed to. Like, okay, he sees something good in you, so I'm going to explore it too.
But just because they like
Don't
it,
nobody family like you, T. Stop lying.
they're still children. I have to follow my instincts at the end of the day. And
Absolutely.
it's crossing a boundary for me. And it's hard for me to do that because I do not have many boundaries or any at some point in time. And I can say that up until recently, I really didn't have that many boundaries or none at all. In my 20s specifically, I had no boundaries. Now that I'm 30, it's like, okay, I'm knocking on the door of boundaries. I'm asserting them, and I'm realizing who appreciates them or not. Not just intimate partners, but anybody. Don't leave nothing at my house, period. Because this is my space that I worked hard for. That you are not contributing shit to my space. So I'm really protective over something else that is mine. And it
also, I can't help but bring it back to the whole contributing factor. Like for me, like men coming into your house and not contributing nothing, and they want to leave shit. It's like,
one day I was like this. Listen,
do you pay bills here?
4 times you're paying a bill or you're buying my groceries. Nigga thought I was playing. You can spend the night one night, maybe if my kid's not here, but if it's 4 times too many and it's back-to-back consecutive, you pay the fucking bill. Because that means you're comfortable enough to come here more and more and more and more and more. You're not doing nothing. No, you're paying a bill.
Because I'm not paying for
in this bitch. Like, you're paying a bill. Like, I don't eat meat. You owe me 4 times, you're not no guest no more.
And you know what else too? Another thing about my house, it's not comfortable. It's not a chill spot. Like this ain't the hangout spot.
This ain't no game night, nigga.
I don't have nothing here to entertain me. I'm not cooking. I'm not
for you.
And I don't have anything to offer.
Of COCK and an electricity bill. And a cable bill, because I'm not watching Sports Center. I'm not over there playing Fortnite. Nigga, pay something.
Exactly.
And if
I'm real like honest these days, which is something that I wasn't always with like guys and stuff. I mean, you know, when guys try to talk to you and you know try to come on to you.
Oh no, these little critters got to sleep.
And I find myself being like sometimes I just be like, I don't have nothing for you. I ain't got nothing to offer you. Whatever you think this ain't gonna be what it is. Like, just leave me alone because I have a lot of issues.
Right. Right.
And
put these waters back, please.
You coming around trying to leave stuff is gonna add to my issues.
Right.
No.
Right. Agreed.
I'm not trying to prove a point to you, and you don't have to try to prove a point to me.
Right.
It don't have to be like that.
Right.
I think a lot of times people be looking for that approval or, you know, that instant gratification that everybody's so used to getting these days.
Yep.
Stop it.
That instant gratification of just having somebody around.
Yeah, like, right. Just to be able to have somebody to like turn to for that, like.
I'm not playing house with nobody. Like I'm not playing. Who is black? Oh, I'm not.
Blacky Chad.
Yeah, I'm not playing house with no nigga. Like or anybody. Like you gotta contribute. You gotta bring something to get something here. So it's just like you gotta bring something to get something. I'm not fishing for nothing. Like you really have to bring something to get something, and that's not even on a man and woman level. That's period. Even if that's just respect. Respect the boundary, you know?
Why though what? Are you talking to me? I'm assuming.
I feel like black ass Chad just want to say anything.
No, he be asking good questions. But why though what? Why though about me saying that I don't offer anything?
Right.
I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes I do say things as like a deterrent because I just be wanting to turn people off.
Why?
I don't know, because I just don't want to deal with the whole like sometimes it depends on the day you catch me.
That's moody. That is moody as shit. thought I was moody. Like I be like, you can tell if I fuck with you.
Somebody could catch me on a good day and I'd be with the shit. Somebody might catch me on a bad day and I'd be like, nah.
My bad days, I'll be like,
I'm not accepting any applications at this time. Today is not the day.
even with
Interviews are not being processed.
I'm not entertaining their bullshit, not even on a friendly level. Today, my ex, like for whomever knows my past life, like really knows Nan for real, know what I used to get into. My ex hit me up and commented on a picture that I was tagged in from 2012 when they're about to get married this weekend. Bitch, go ahead. I don't care about this shit. Your wife to be will not appreciate you commenting on pictures of me.
Don't we have to get to a point where I can offer something? How do we build if you shut me down from the rip? That's what I'm saying. I'm saying I don't offer anything. I'm not saying the guy doesn't offer anything. I don't have anything, because sometimes I feel like I'm being really selfish at this point in my life. And I honestly feel like if I was to entertain somebody like seriously, I might drain them. And I don't want to do that. I don't want to be responsible for hurting nobody's feelings. But I also think that might be a defense mechanism for me so that I don't get my feelings hurt.
That is a defense mechanism.
Oh, yeah. Because I don't want to, like.
When I'm not that type of nigga to hurt nobody. Like, I've hurt people. Like, don't get me wrong, but like, I got this paper for Brian Autumn. Look.
I'm talking to Darkin. Yeah, you're a fucking nut, Chad.
But I'm not the type to do hurtful things to people, so it's just a little different for me. But it's just,
I'm not either. I don't do hurtful things to me. I'm a nice person.
You are.
I don't like to self-proclaim things, but I do know that about myself. But it can still become a little unhealthy if I'm not at the point in my life where I can give something to someone that they're asking for and that they can give to me that I can't give back. So I just be like at one point, remember, I wasn't even dating
at all.
I was like, no, I don't want to go out on a date. Now I'm open to going out on a date. That's a change.
Where did that voice come from? Your testicles? What the fuck?
I don't know. That's
Where did the voice come from?
That's who blocks the men from coming into my life. That's what my daughter said. I ain't gonna ever get married.
I think I'm the one that's most sane out of everybody. I am the same one. Because I'll be chilling. I'll be really chill. I'll curse you out in a second, but I'll be chilling. We have 1 minute and 58 seconds remaining.
Damn. We saying goodnight?
Are we saying goodnight or we keep going? Let the people ask. I'm tired. You got to guard.
Yeah, I got a guard demon. Who lying? Who lying?
Guys.
When will we get to the understanding that trying to protect yourself from being hurt will leave you lonely? You will always get hurt, but resilience is the key. It is. I'm just not ready to get hurt yet.
Question. So,
what if the guy likes the
when our messages? So go through your DMs, do whatever you doing. I'm saying, but we'll be back in this bitch right after this.
I hate your commercial break.